dark. It's very dark in here, but it's what I'm doing to avoid freezing to death in the other room. Um, the heat's on in there, but it's like super cold. But anyway, thank you for coming in tonight. I'm gonna wait. Maybe there'll be a few more people coming in. Tonight I'm gonna talk about seeds because I got all my seeds that I had ordered already this year. By the way, I'm just like everybody else as far as that's concerned. I am a seedaholic. Yes, a seedaholic. And every year I say that hey Rebel, what's up? Every year I say that I'm not going to buy seeds. Every year I do it. And every year I buy seeds and it's astronomical. So thanks for coming in. Appreciate you guys. Hey Marshmallow Man. Hello, Mark. Um yeah, Tammy and I have something going on, and I did tell people I was going to go live on Friday, but I can't because I have something else going on, family wise. You see my candle burning right there? It's cool. So we won't be going live Friday, but we'll be doing next Friday. So FYI on that. And I haven't really told a whole bunch of people about it. So I did mention that we were going to go live together. I didn't mention the subject at hand. Yeah, I got a lot of seeds, and I'm really quite impressed with the three seed companies that I chose again this year. Every year, it's good. It's very very good. So also double click on your screen to give me a thumbs up. I see one thumbs up, 5 people in the house, so just give me a thumbs up. Um, okay. I don't know what to talk about first. By the way, okay, let's talk about hey Jersey Twister, thank you for coming in. I know. We've just been super well, he's been super busy. He got a new job and so he has to dedicate his time to his new job. So I totally get that. And I got a job as well, part-time, extremely part-time. So I completely understand it. Unfortunately, we just can't go live like we wanted to. We'll figure it out and we'll be going live sometime together. So thank you for coming in. Every year I buy more seeds than when I put them away. I find the last 3 years of seeds I had full intentions of planting. Yep, it happens to me. Oh, we got trolls up in the house. I got 25 people in here and only four. If only the trolls would give me a thumbs up. I mean, that's it. That's all I need. So yeah, oh, it's 25 and now it's 20. So they must not have found me too interesting. Um, okay, so let's talk about seeds a little bit. So I got, by the way, Baker Creek is what's up this year. As far as their packagings is concerned, they spent probably a lot of money on it, but it totally makes sense. And okay, so this is the packaging that I got. Really cool. It's actually really pretty. I'm gonna save this, and I use these to put my seeds in when I get them. But can you see? Hold on, I was trying to find the right angle. There's like a chicken on there, and it's just like super pretty. Why am I not? Oh, because I need to go this way. But yeah, see, there's like a rooster and little flowers. It's really cute. Really, really cute. So anyway, open this up. And you see how they have this here? This is how they have their packages. This is what's up. This is how I would like to get my seeds because this is really cool. It's really good. Sorry, I have my dog on my lap here. You see her? Oh, yeah, she's a baby. She's a baby. The trolls are here looking for a link to come up and play some rude videos to trash the channel. Sick jerks. Yeah. Um, yeah. If I do a live like this, I usually never put out a link. And I did give Tammy a link for this live, so if she wants to come up, she can. But it's just like a YouTube thing. I'm not using Melon. Hey, Gil, thanks for coming in. Sorry, I knew your name. It took me a moment. Um, okay, so the first one we got that I'm kind of excited about is Orange Jazz. I don't know if you saw the Baker Creek commercials about this, and he's like eating this giant tomato, and I got it. So this is Orange Jazz. Yeah, they're trying to pour and bomb me. Yep, sucks to be them. Um, I normally don't get green tomatoes just because I kind of think they're worthless. Does that sound bad? I've never tasted a green tomato before. As far as like I have like obviously an unripe tomato, you know, but never just one that's like grown, you know. Um oh, they disappeared. I had like 25 people in here, Gil. I was like shocked and then they all disappeared. Now it's back down to 8. So double click on the screen if you have your mobile phone, or just give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. So anyway, I got this green tomato here, and it is called Spears Tennessee Green. I've never grown a green tomato before, like on purpose. So I'm curious as how that's gonna turn out. So that's exciting. And hold on, I should open a StreamYard window and post the link. Trolling the trolls. Yeah, true that. Um, okay. And I got some mullein seeds. I already had some mullein seeds. They're just like regular mullein seeds. I think I got them at Baker Creek. And I had a hell of a time planting them last year because my chickens kept getting out and they kept rummaging through my food forest. And that's the reason why I don't have a lot of things in there anymore. Of course, I have valerian root because that just spreads like wildfire. But I don't have a lot of things in there anymore because my chickens decided to go over into my food forest and wreak havoc. So I don't have the chicken population as I once did. And my turkey is kept in his run right now. Sorry, my leg. Hold on. Sorry, something was pulling on it. So anyway, I got these mullein seeds. I'm gonna try to plant them. I've never seen mullein in pink before. So these are pink mullein seeds. I thought that was super cool. And it's called Antique Rose. Um, Pretty neat. I've never seen mullein in color, except for like the wild mullein that's like yellow, like your typical mullein. So I'm gonna try and grow these and see if it'll spread in my food forest. I want it to anyway. I did I did a live and there was 6 or 7 people in the chat and it went to 25 people in the chat and then it went back down to 4 people in the chat. Yeah, it's just trolls. I don't know how they do it. They have a computer program or something and they think they're hot stuff and yeah, one time I did it. Oh my god, it freaked me out so bad. I actually got off the live. My live went up to like 400. Like somebody was really trolling me hard. And it freaked me out and I know who it was. NASCAR Nana Gang, something like that. Yeah, I know it was her. But she somehow could manipulate the numbers and I had like 400 people in my chat. Not in my chat, just the numbers started spiking high. I was like, "What the hell?" But whatever. I got this one. It's called the Queen of the Night. Tomato. My husband really wanted to plant this. It's really pretty. Baker Creek has it. In years past, I haven't been too impressed with Baker Creek and the purple tomato thing. And I just shared a video. I think I shared. How sorry, my knee is killing me. Um, I can't remember if I shared it on Instagram. I think I did. But when I share on Instagram, it automatically goes to Facebook. So I shared something on Instagram about GMOs and how right now, like, there's an issue with Mexico and the GMOs because the Mexico doesn't want to buy GMOs from us, but we kind of put them. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. I don't know how to fix that either. I'm sorry, Tammy. Um, but there's some kind of issue, and now we're forcing them to take GMOs again. And it's a huge problem because it was causing a bunch of cancer and stuff because corn is the number one like ingredient in everything in Mexico. Like their tortillas, everything. That's what they use. And so they were having a lot of health problems because of that. But anyway, it's a huge problem because they grow the GMO corn there and whatnot, and then it's open pollinated, so it mixes with the other corn, and so therefore then you don't have a true strand of the corn that you were once planting. So if somebody in Mexico City had this really ancient corn that's been passed down from generation to generation that their family uses, it's going to affect that. And so that makes a huge problem. Then there's not a wide variety of corn. There's one variety and it's mixed in with everything else. And that's really not cool. Like that's why heirlooms are so important to save. Um, and stuff like that. So when they came out with the purple tomato, I had a huge, not Baker Creek though. There was a huge scandal last year. I think everybody remembers that. But that's why I'm so upset about the purple tomato. Um, and so I just really don't think that kind of thing should be like given to people so they can just plant it willy nilly and do what they want with it because they don't. If you're going to plant it, you don't care. So um, that's just kind of my outlook on it, anyway. So back to seeds, I guess. So the next one I got a bunch of cellulosa. It's like actually really great filler in the garden. Hey, Steel and Tree, thanks for coming in. Yeah, I understand. No worries. Um, this is actually a really good one. It's cellulosa, yellow cellulosa. Yeah, GMOs do suck. And I get like their perspective on it. Oh, it's going to save populations. It can possibly save species of trees, like and stuff like that. Like I completely get it, but at the same time, it's going to destroy all the seeds and everything that it's just going to mix everything together. We cannot do that. Not to mention the people that own GMO seeds. Usually, you can only plant one time. Yeah, you can only plant it one time, and it's a license thing. Like you have to buy it from that company every year. It's horrible. And and sometimes people don't have a choice. Farmers don't have a choice. It's what they have to do. But it's at the same time it's just super scary. It's in depth and I don't want to really go all into it on here. But it's not good. So anyway, Celosa. I got this. I got yellow this year. I usually get like hot pink and stuff, but in the past it's just kind of been it just gets kind of spurly looking and like I don't know, it just doesn't look very hot. And I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or if that's just how it looks. But anyway, I got the yellow. I'm gonna try and do bright colors this year because I'm sorry, my knee is killing me sitting like this. um, so I don't really know if um it was the colors that I chose, but anyway, last year was just kind of bland. I felt I planted these one zinnias, and they were supposed to be the red with the lime in them, and they kind of didn't. They weren't vibrant enough. They didn't give like a classic garden like pretty color, and I didn't really like that much. It was just kind of dull, and I I kinda get what it was going for. It's like kinda going for like an old fashioned maybe zinnia, um, but I just didn't particularly care for it. So this year I did bright colors. Um, so yeah. Celosa was one of them. The yellow. I went with yellow this year. Um, this is hilarious. Okay, so um years ago I had bought this thyme, and it's the magic carpet thyme. Or it wasn't magic carpet. It was creeping time. And I was like, "Oh yes, I'm going to plant this everywhere and I'm going to put it in the food forest and let it take over." And I had so many plans for it, and I do have I have a crap ton of it, and planted it just how I wanted it. It creeps over the side of my bed, my my herb bed, and it just looks so cottagey like, and um, it just looks cool. But it doesn't really shoot off any color or anything like that. It doesn't. It does bloom. It blooms like white or something, but for the most part, there was just like, sorry, my knee really hurts. Maybe if I did this. Oh God. So it doesn't shoot off any color or anything. So I'm like, okay. I want something with color if I'm gonna plant it in my food forest. I want like little patches of this and that. And I really love forget me nots. Those are so pretty. And um, I wouldn't have to plant those. My mom gets them all little bunches of blue flowers like all over all over your yard. And it's really cute and really pretty. So anyway, I'm rambling. But anyway, I got this thyme here. This is magic carpet, and it's pink, and hopefully it just kind of takes over. Deer do not like thyme. They do not like thyme. So if you have like a garden and you keep getting deer coming in there and taking a bite of whatever, you can plant some of this. They don't like the scent of it. So I wouldn't say that it's going to 100% repel deer, but they don't like the smell of thyme. All right. Now, my free my free seeds was lettuce, and I've never planted this before, never even heard of this. So this is going to be interesting to grow, and it actually looks like a soft leaf. I don't really like soft leaf lettuce. It kind of makes me want to yak. So I like harder lettuce. I love romaine because it's crispy when you're eating it, and so I don't know. I don't know if I'll be growing that this year or not. We'll see. One thing I do like about the Baker Creek packages um, is that it separates everything. This is so cool, guys. This is actually really ideal. This is really nice. Oh, your time plant is dying off. That's not good. So I'm gonna go to the next here, and then I have some really cool stuff from another seed company that I want to talk to you about. Um, so I got this snapdragons, and I'm in love with snapdragons, and I've noticed that when I'm in my garden and I look out and I see the snapdragons, I notice that there's a lot of critters on them, particularly butterflies and stuff like that. Love them, and hummingbirds and stuff like that. So I will continue to plant snapdragons. I don't care if they come back every year. I just think that they're wonderful. I did have an issue. I planted the Black Prince ones one year, and they never came back again, and I was kind of disappointed in them. So hopefully this year this will be good. But I got these. These are mango twist, and they're really bright and colorful. They're yellow. They just look really cool. So and snapdragons kind of remind me of my grandma. My grandma used to grow them, and um, when you pick them off, you can squeeze them and they talk, which is something I still like to do because it reminds me of when I was young. So I'll put that back in there with one hand. Oh God, good luck, Courtney. There we go. There we go. Okay, so I told you I was going to do a bunch of bright colors this year. Oh, that's cool. I want to do the milkweed, but I want to plant it in a location that is not going to be a pain in the ass because it has rhizomes and it's really hard to get rid of. So I don't want to plant it somewhere I'm going to regret it. So, purple zinnia. nothing special really about this. It's just gonna be bright. And I wanted something bright, and that's what I chose. So I'm excited. It's not really anything special, but it's gonna make the garden look really bright and vibrant this year. Whereas last year I felt like um, not so much. And then I got these Oklahoma pink zinnias. I'm not a fan of pink. I love black flowers, guys. And last year, oh my gosh, when I I have a huge problem. I buy all these seeds. I start all these seeds, and then I go to a greenhouse and buy more flowers. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy. I'm a crazy person. So I went last year. Went to the greenhouse. I bought um, black magic petunias, and then I found a smaller hot pink petunia, and I mixed them together and put them in my hanging baskets with some verbena, um, purple, and it just, oh my gosh, it just popped. The colors, they were so pretty. So that's what I kind of like to do. I like to design, and I like to design the garden and get all those colors mixed together. It just looks so pretty. This is the first time I've seen this. By the way, I saw this at Johnny Seeds too. And I've never seen them this big. This is the king size golden straw flower. And if you've seen some of my pictures and stuff, I planted purple straw flower one year, and it was absolutely gorgeous. It just looks super old fashioned. I love to dry it, and I have it dried and hanging in my porch. It's like 4 years old. I probably should throw it away because it's probably dusty by now. But anyway, this is the big one, and I've never seen the big ones, only the smaller ones. So I'm excited about planting that. Well, good. I'm glad. I'm glad I'm not the only one. That's kind of funny. So I got some of that. And of course, I cannot stay away from black flowers. I love black. And last year I did a whole theme where I did like all black tomatoes. Just so cool. And it's super healthy for you. But so I got these. These are you cannot see them in this light, probably. These are Black Magic Cosmos, right? So excited about this. I love black, and you can barely see them. Like, what the hell? Yeah. So I'm excited about planting some of those and stuff like that. By the way, I don't know if you guys follow. I'm younger than most people, so they probably don't follow the same things I follow. But anyway, I do follow Kat Von D on social media. And the one year moved to Indiana, she no longer lives in California. She moved to Indiana, and she bought like 200 black tulip bulbs and planted an entire field of tulips. Oh my God, it was absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. This was another free seed I got. It's called Woolly Kate Yellow. I've never grown this before, and actually, I've never even heard of it. And it looks like a black and yellow type tomato. So, pretty cool. I love all the dark colors as far as that is concerned. And I love like dark roses. I love it all. But anyway, if you get a Baker Creek package, and they will come like this, and you have your own nifty folder. And I had one from last year as well. I use it now, and the front of it is absolutely gorgeous, painted, beautiful. You can see that better now. But I use that, and I don't just use it for I put my seeds in it, of course. So all right. And I'm doing this sitting down. My knees hurt. If a lot of you don't know this, but I had an accident, and so my knees are killing me. I fell on my knees on hard concrete, on the ice, and so I just been in a lot of pain, and yeah. So The next seed company I'm going to talk about right now, I don't have my Johnny seeds with me right now at this very moment, so I'm not going to get those out, and I didn't really get that much. By the way, I did get a hybrid Snapdragon, which I've never gotten before, and they are bright orange. So I'm kind of excited about that to see how that's going to turn out. One second. Okay. So I'm very happy with Mary's heirloom seeds, and I'll tell you why. She started a new thing, and she told me about it, I think. And I just didn't really. I'm kind of an airhead sometimes, and I don't really pay attention, so that's probably it. But she did tell me a while back um, to contact her when I started to get radish seeds. Um, because she does a new thing now where she does in bulk. So you can buy seeds in bulk from Mary's Heirloom Seeds, which is awesome. It's what we need. And so I did that. I bought a lot of things in bulk, and I bought I bought in bulk some French marigolds. This is what the package looks like now. If you're buying in bulk, and I don't know, it's a half an ounce. That's how much I got. So I plan on planting a ton of marigolds this year, and the French ones are really pretty. They're kind of darker, and so I got a huge package. Sorry, I'm just trying to separate this. Okay, so and also another thing is this year is the year that I have really have to pay attention to my basil because I'm starting to run out, and so I need to plant more. So I bought an entire 1 ounce package of basil, and it's the Genovese basil, which is my absolute favorite. If you haven't ever planted Genovese basil, you need to. It's so fragrant, and it smells just like something you would put on a pizza. I mean, it's just so delicious smelling. So, so I bought a bunch of this. I'm gonna be planting that this year. So Mary's Heirloom Seeds is in bulk. By the way, if you go over there, sorry, my knee. If you go over there, you can use I can't remember, it's not hashtag. Yeah, if you go over there and use grow big as your coupon code, you'll get 10% off. So you can still do that. The codes are still active. So go over there and support Mary's Heirloom Seeds. Plus, Mary is a freaking awesome person, and I love her to death. So, yeah. I would put up the link, but I can't because I'm not on my computer, and yeah, so I'm sorry about that. Um, the second tomato, we got a persimmon tomato this year. I've not this these don't really show any pictures or anything, but I got persimmon tomato. We bought Cherokee purple, but my husband said if they don't turn out right, he's never buying seeds again. Hi, Slingshot Warrior. Um, I got a garden peach tomato. I keep seeing it. It's a you don't know if you can see that. You can't really see it. Garden peach tomato, and it's fuzzy like a peach. So I thought that was kind of cool. Um, so we'll see how that turns out. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I couldn't really do that. I can't talk in my own chat. Oh, here we go with my black because I love everything black. Yeah, it's okay. Thank you. Thank you for putting that up. I appreciate it. This is I got black scabosa zinnias. It's called Black Knight Sebosa, and they're really really pretty. So I'll be putting those. Yep, Grow Big is the coupon code. You get 10% off. Yep. And oh, I bought 2 packages of them because I was feeling froggy or something. That's crazy. Sorry, my knee is killing me, man. It's like tingling. Okay, so I bought all these seeds. I do have some other seeds. I got some MI Gardner seeds. By the way, if you go to you MI Gardner and use the hashtag, you have to use hashtag grow big, you get 10% off your order. So make sure you do that. And that supports Joe and I as well. And yeah, so use hashtag grow big for MI Gardner. My Cherokee tomatoes didn't do well last year. I think it got hot too quick. Yeah, I don't really know. I know one year we planted them and they were awesome and we just got like some cheap ass seeds from Walmart. It wasn't anything spectacular, but they were like really good. And then we decided to get like Baker Creek, and that was the year of Peppergate, I think. And I don't know if we didn't get Cherokee purple seeds or what, but the Cherokee purple was really weird. It wasn't like a normal Cherokee purple. And so my husband has laid off of them for a while because he's been disappointed. And so this year we decided to do it again. My husband's like, if this isn't going to be it, then we're not doing it in Cherokee purple again. Hello, Guardian. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, yeah, they do. I mean, any seed is fine. You don't have to. I just like buying from the companies I like to buy from, and I love Johnny Seeds because I like hybrids. But yeah, you can buy seeds from anywhere and plant them, and they're fine. Just don't buy GMOs. I'll get on you about that. I got okay. I already read that. Still watching. Need to change my propane tank. Cold in here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, so I'm kind of lucky. My job doesn't require me to work when Fred's not in school. So Friday and Monday I didn't have to work, and then school called off for Tuesday and Wednesday because of the weather. It was, I think, 15, negative 15 with the wind chill or something. It was like ridiculously cold. And so they called off for those 2 days. Plus, it was like super snow. It was like insane. It's snowing right now, which I didn't think it was supposed to. And then Thursday, I got a message saying that the kindergarten wasn't having school, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm not going to work now, so I have to go to work tomorrow. That's my only day this week that I've had to work. I've been off the entire week, which has actually helped me because I've hurt myself and I can barely walk. So there's that. So I've been going through a lot of medical issues, and falling is something that I really didn't need because my body is already super sore, and so falling is kind of made me grumpier. I'm just like super grumpy. I know I'm gonna heal from it, but it kind of pisses me off. Uh, Thanks for coming in, Guardian. Appreciate you. Hello, Serena. You can be grateful for that cold. It allows you to grow cherries and pomegranates, which require plenty of chill hours, among other awesome fruit trees. Yep. Unfortunately, I cannot grow pomegranates here. I can grow cherries, and I have like 4 cherry trees lined my driveway. So, yes, it does allow me to grow really cool things. However, it hasn't been really great for me. I do not know, Serena, and I don't have captions or anything of the sort either tonight as well. So, you will have to read my lips. But I don't know about Grow Big TV. I will have to check with Joe and see when we can get together and do that again. I know he had some interviews that he wanted to do, and so I really wanted to do them as well. But we have to find a time to do it, and he's just been super busy. Um, trying to make that money. And so he's just been super busy. So okay, I what was I gonna say? Sorry. I'm sitting here in front of the stove. I'm like warm and I'm cozy, and I got my dog on my lap. I don't know if you can see her, but maybe she's right here. Hello. Yes, she's so cute. Um, what was I gonna say now? Okay, so I bought some carrot seeds. I went to Johnny's. When I go to Johnny's, I just buy the main things that I like to eat from there that I want a big crop of. And so I bought cucumber seeds. I bought 100 of them, and I bought 5,000 pelletized carrot seeds because I love carrots. I love carrots and cucumbers. They're like my favorite vegetable. And so therefore I bought those. And I did get the snapdragons in the bright. I think it's called Monaco or something, Monaco orange. Anyway, it's they're super pretty, and I bought those and a tomato, and I can't think of the name of it right now. But that's all I bought from there because once I had put those in my cart, my price went up to like $47 for those, which was insane. And it was because they make you pay shipping. Otherwise, I was like, that's nuts. But yeah, if you spend over $200, which I don't, um, then you can get free shipping. And I was like, oh, working in a plant nursery. That's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I would like to do that, but it's really hard for me to work right now with Fred. And because of my circumstances with him, it'll probably always be like that. Like I can't work that much. Um, unless something dramatically changes. I can't work that much because I have to take care of him. Um, for those of you that um, have Facebook, I have still have my Facebook group, and I've been posting in it quite a bit. Different things, different ideas about stuff, questions to ask people. I've been putting it all in there. I've also shared pictures on if you're a member of Wyatt Family Farm, I've been sharing pictures and stuff like that. You'll get that. Um, And so, yeah, wow, 11 people in here, 17 thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you very, very, very much. I appreciate it. And thank you guys for continuing to be members of the channel. It is only 99 cents a month. It's super cheap. And I've kept it that way because it's really not. YouTube, for me, especially from the beginning, wasn't like a get rich quick scheme. I just wanted, they offered all those things when I became monetized, and I was like, okay, I'm like, I'll just do 99 cents a month. That way, everybody can join. It's super cheap, and you don't have to feel like you're paying a ton of money to be a member of my channel, which um, I offer some information, but most of the time it was just fun and hanging out with people, and especially during the pandemic where you didn't um, really get out of the house much. It was just like something fun where you can hang out with your friends, and that's really meant more to me than anything is making friends because I don't get out of the house much because of my circumstances. Although there's some days I feel like I don't leave my car, and it's because I am constantly picking up my son or going to work and then picking up my son from school. So there's some days I feel like I am living out of my car. Hello, Bushcraft family. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. I just went over all my seeds that I bought this year. I'm getting ready to plant, but I have not went over what exactly specifically I'm going to plant this year. So I'll probably make a video of that. I have like thousands of seeds that I need to go through and figure out what exactly I am going to be growing this year. Thanks for coming in. Well, thank you, Guardian Puppy. I was kind of also debating whether or not I wanted to continue to do this. And then I've had lots of people message me and ask me why I wasn't going live anymore, how bad they missed me. I did get a lot of messages, and I was like, I didn't think I mattered that much. Um, but I was like, well, I'll try to continue as much as I can, and I'll try to put out videos as much as I can. And see, where that. Plus, now it's also spring. I'm getting a little more excited about gardening, and stuff like that. So, thank you, Bushcraft. I just had a lot of things happen to me, and I just felt like I needed a break, and so um, I took that. I took that opportunity to just just mentally like take myself out for a while, and so I'll be I'll be coming back. I am doing more lives. I've done more, and I've been posting stupid little videos here and there. So I will. It was so great. It was actually really great to meet you, Bushcraft, and stuff like that. It's really nice to meet other YouTubers. Plus, when you meet somebody, then you know, you just it's a good thing. It's a good thing to meet other people. And I've met a lot of YouTubers, and it's so exciting. It's really nice. Life is different without wide live streams, but we're all in full support and we'll be here. And when you ever go live regularly again, we'll support you and Dustin Plenty. Aw, thank you, Guardian. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I definitely needed a reset for sure. Um, and I needed to prioritize where I wanted to spend my time as well. So, but thank you guys for coming and supporting me. I really appreciate it. This summer I plan on doing a lot of things. I just want to do a lot of things with my son, and and I accomplished that this year as well. As far as Christmas was concerned, I think we did everything that we could possibly think of Christmas like. We went to a reindeer farm. We went here. We went there, and I just wanted to spend as much time as I could with him and celebrating Christmas. And that's kind of how I want to do it. And then we're going to Disney in March. So tomorrow night, I'm also going to be planning my trip with my mom. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun too. And I may throw up some videos of us at Disney. So that'll be fun. Hey, Brampton, thank you for coming in. By the way, I got your message about joining your group on Wide Family Farm, but when I went to join, it said that it won't allow. What did it say? It wouldn't allow me because of my page or something. I don't know, because of Wide Family Farm, it won't let business pages join your group. That's what it was. So I went and shared the link with myself over on my Facebook. Yeah, and I just entered in as Courtney. So if you see that, it's me. Um, but it was really strange. It wouldn't let me. And I've noticed that when I try to join groups with my Wide Family Farm business page, it won't let me. It's like they have blocked that. Uh, I don't know why or how that happens, um, but yeah. So I joined. I tried to join your group. So if you see it, that's me. But I appreciate you for coming in and hanging out. I just went over all my seeds. I was really impressed with the Baker Creek envelope this year. Just looked really cool. Um, And I'm always impressed with the seed companies and how they put things together. I did get an MI Gardner order. I didn't share that with you tonight because everything's in the other room. But I did get a Johnny Seeds order as well. When my carrots came, it was ridiculous. It looked like it came in a giant pill bottle, and it like was massive. And because I got 5,000 carrot seeds, I was like, "Whoa, that's one way to ship them out." Oh yeah, you gotta love the weird men trying to join groups. Yeah, they do. Fred's growing up very quickly. That is the truth. A lot of weird men. That does crack me up. But yeah, it's true. There's just like I don't know. It's just so creepy, and you can always tell that it's like an AI picture. Or when you, I had this is a funny story. Sorry, my hand was getting numb. This is a funny story. So I had somebody that I'd taken off Facebook for various reasons. And so I took them off and they tried to come back on my page and invite themselves on my page, but they came back as a man that with an AI picture, but they're their high school and all of that, and then they were friends with lots of people, like 3 or 4 people, not lots, 3 or only 3 or 4 people, and I was like, "Your name is in the high school that you went to." Like, it was just the fakest thing I've ever seen, and I don't just randomly accept people's friend requests, like, I actually over a year I haven't accepted hardly any, maybe 2 people's friends requests because I of all the trolls that you get. So, I thought that was really freaking weird. Like, you really went on my page that bad? Oh, your youngest is graduating this year? Aw. Are your eyes real? God. Yeah, that's people are so weird. I just don't have time for the weirdness. I really don't. And I'm using 2025 as the year to protect my peace. So if somebody's doing something that I don't like, or yeah, they're very unintelligent. I can tell you that. If somebody's doing something that I don't like, and I don't have to follow along, I don't have to like it. I'll just block it. And this 2025 is becoming the year of protecting my peace. It really has. I'm not going to deal with people on the internet and their bullshit any longer. So I just have like a what is it? Quick temper for that, or no, temper's not the really the word. I don't know. I can't think of the word right now. My rule on Facebook: if I didn't like you then, what makes you think I will like you now? Yes. Well, I had one person and I felt bad for doing it. I felt bad for unfriending them, but they really posted some racist crap on their Facebook page. And um and I was like, I'm just I don't want to read that crap. I'm like, why are you on Facebook? And it was memes, just like horrible racist memes. And I'm like, and all these people are following him, laughing. And I'm like, this is not funny. I'm not laughing at this. Like, and I don't have to read this crap. So I took him off and then he requested my friend request again. And I was like, I don't no, and I'm sure he probably thinks he hates me or is talking shit about me somewhere, but the racist thing really, like, threw me off. I'm like, "I don't really need that crap on my Facebook." I got you front door rule. If my dog don't like you, I ain't gonna like you. Yes, dogs can really sniff people out. They really can. They really can. Um, Speaking of hate book, yes. It is. it's like the bandwagon to hate people on Facebook. Like everybody jumps. It's like if one person jumps off the cliff, they're all going to do it. They're all going to do it, and without even thinking about, oh, that person jumped off the cliff. I'm going to do it too. Like it's very like that. And I was never like that in high school. I never followed anybody. I was always marching to my own beat. And I still do. I'm little kooky sometimes and I'm weird, but at least I'm myself and I don't follow people to oblivion, you know? And it's just that's how Facebook is. It's really weird. But yeah, so I've gotten rid of a lot of people off of there and stuff like that. And I just been, like I said, 2025 is the year of protecting my peace. Um, from dealing with everything that I had been dealing with. My German Shepherd hates everyone. I never get new friends. Oh, that's horrible. You treat everybody same. You treat them all like crap. Hold on, I gotta switch my phone. My my hand is going numb. I'm sorry, but yeah, I just and I and sometimes I do feel bad, but I also am trying to get over that because I think a part of me is too nice. I'm too nice and you know, I am a friendly person. I can talk to any stranger. I've always been like that. I can talk to any stranger anywhere. And my husband, I think that freaks my husband out. I'm like, and so I am a really friendly person, but I've been really working on just taking a step back and not talking. And so I've been doing a lot of that and just taking a step back and not everything needs to have my opinion and not everything I don't ever need to really talk. Like why do I need to talk? And so I've been working on that because I've been taking a lot of energy in and I don't like that. I don't know what's going on here. I have blocked so many fake accounts on Facebook. They copy a real account that is popular and repost their reels. Yeah, I've seen that too and that really upsets me because also as a content creator as well, I would get really mad if somebody like copied my stuff and started reposting it. I think everybody would. So if I see that, I usually don't follow, and I usually check for is someone sleeping in the background. Nope, that's a candle. I have a candle in my books. I've been reading a lot of books. This is the first time seeing you in here, Zara. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I don't think anybody wants to copy my stuff either. But I think in general, if you saw that, you would be upset, you know? So, um, yeah, that just kind of makes me mad. So you really have to watch for that check mark to see if they're legit, if they pay. By the way, I was totally going to do the check mark thing. And oh, it's my dog. Hold on. Hold on. It's her. You see her? She snores. She's like the worst. She is the worst snorer ever. It's sometimes hard to sleep at night, but she's a Frenchie and she is ridiculous. So yeah, you hear the snoring. It's her. I'm sorry, I didn't even realize. I blocked it out of my head because because um it's like I hear it all the time, so it doesn't really bother me anymore. But sometimes when you're sleeping and the room is really quiet, she can really get to you. Yeah, she's a snorer and she's all zoned out. And I'm in front of the fire. I had got this recliner and I'm in front of the fire and it is feels so good in here, you guys. I'm just and then I got my table, my candle lit. It's kind of dark in here. This is what I need. I just need this piece. But yeah, so if you hear snoring, it's her. On a normal basis, if I'm at my computer, you will not hear that. So, what do snowmen eat for breakfast? Frosted Flakes, Frosted Cheerios, or Frosted Mini Wheats with ice milk? That's funny. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna have a really ginormous garden this year. That is another thing. I think I'm just gonna plant what I'm gonna plant, and I'm gonna put cover crops in the rest of the beds. I don't really know how that's gonna work. Oh, I'm also taking another trip. By the way, I'll probably have footage from that. I'm super excited. I didn't really talk about it that much because it was a secret for a while because it was a gift that we're giving my stepdaughter. By the way, she graduated from college with 2 degrees, 2 bachelor's degrees. And so we, for her gift, we always talked about going to Puxatani and for Groundhog's Day. And we always talked about it ever since she was a kid, like 5. We were talked about going there. But we wanted to go on a weekend because we didn't want to her to miss school and all of that. So we waited. So now we are waiting and we're waiting, and we finally found a time we can go. So we are taking Dustin's daughter and my stepdaughter to Puxatani to see the groundhog to see if it sees its shadow. And the cool part about it is our friend is a magistrate in Pennsylvania, and he knows the top hat guys that are in the club that show the groundhog. So we might get to meet some of them. So which is really cool. They're the ones that are always on TV, and so I'm just kind of excited. We got an Airbnb, and we'll be going for Groundhog's Day. And it's really not that far, but it's cool. So I've never been to Puxatawny, and I've really actually never been to that part of Pennsylvania. So I'm kind of excited to see what it's all about. And I'm sure it's going to be extremely small town and a lot of traffic. Somebody told me that the traffic on Groundhog's Day is like unreal, and people wake up at like 3 a.m. just to park there and find a place so they can, you know, and it's all going to be outside. I'm sure I'm going to be miserable because it's going to be freaking cold. Um, but yeah, so um, and we're taking Fred. Um, so it's gonna be really interesting. And every year I'm like, is he gonna see a shadow? Like, so it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So taking another trip. So that's 2 trips this year. Maybe I can do one over the summer. I know we had been talking about going back up um to New Hampshire to see the Cosmics. So we might do that as well. And we found out that Airbnbs up there are super inexpensive. So we had been looking because we didn't want to stay at a hotel. The hotel that we stayed at in New Hampshire this last time, it was not great, and you could tell the owner has cheaped out on a lot of things, including the continental breakfast. It just wasn't great, but we didn't care because we were having so much fun, and it was only just a place to sleep, not a big deal. But I think next year we're going to get, or maybe when we go back, hopefully we'll go back again and get an Airbnb because we found some that were really inexpensive and they looked really nice. So we might do that instead of a hotel. It's funny that you said beaver because that is what we talk about here. What did the beaver say as he left the log? It's been nice gnawing you. That's funny. So, thank you guys for hanging out with me and everything this evening. And like I said, I this is like where all my books are, and all my seeds. And I'm currently reading. This book from April Graham. I'm a huge April Graham fan. I love her. She's of the woods, and she has written her own books, and so I'm in the process of reading this. And this is Tinctures and Elixirs: Common Ways for Common People, and it's a really great book. If you can get it on Amazon or wherever, I think you might have got it on Amazon. There's another book I want really, really bad, and I think I'm going to buy it tonight so I can get it. It's an apothecary book, and it tells you how to make things, how to make penicillin, all different kinds of cool stuff in it. Oh, well, thank you so much, Dana. Oh, thanks for sharing me out, Bushcraft. I appreciate you. So, yeah. So if you can check out her books, she just has really, really awesome information in them. And hold on, that was on um Alone. I didn't share it. I just couldn't remember the name of the book. But she was on Alone. She didn't survive it. I think she had some health problems. But she really did a really great job. She is, I think, a biologist. And so, anyway, her books are amazing. I already have one book by her, and then I want to get that one, but it is really expensive. It's like $39. So I tried to look for it used, but even the used books on Amazon were like still really expensive because okay, think about it, like you buy a $25 book and they add $5 shipping. It's like, well, I might as well just buy the brand new book versus you know, get it, rather get it new than get it used. So, thanks for coming in, Dana. I really appreciate you. I just got done with an herbalism online class today. Oh, cool. It's not the Nicole Appleton one, is it? Because I know she has one and I've been wanting to take her class. And you have to get the books for it. It was really inexpensive to take the class. But I wanted to do it and then I wanted to but with the way my computer was working, I didn't do it, but I really wanted to. She is super smart, that woman. So I'm not really good with names. I'm not really good with remembering a whole bunch. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I wanted to really get that book. Plus, I really like her, and I already have her other one, which I've read already. um, what else? I got another book by and I think I had talked about this before. I'm not sure, but from April Graham, and it's Common Herbs for Common People. I haven't even opened this one yet, but I'm sure it's just as good. And I really like the way April talks in her books. Like I'd like it's it's like how I would talk. It's like from normal people. It's not all I don't know. Anyway, it's really good. So I got those for Christmas, and I'm almost done with this book. It is I'm on chapter 11. Oh, 13. I'm on chapter 13, so I'm almost done with this book. But I have to read something that interests me, otherwise I won't make it through the book. I just won't make it. Um, which is really, really funny. Um, I don't know if you guys are into this or not. This has nothing to do with gardening, but I was really into VC Andrews, and I pretty much have every single one of her books. And I've read them all. Very creepy, very weird, lots of incest. It's just like I don't know why, but um, it always kept me reading more. So I was really into VC Andrews. But yeah, so that's probably another 2025 goal that I have going on, um, is I want to read more books. I want to just feed my mind. I I came yes, okay, I was late last night and I was like, man, I'm like, this food doesn't taste good anymore to me. Um, nothing on I picked on Netflix or whatever I was watching just really struck me. Like I didn't even want to watch. I'm just like caught in this like I don't know. Just I need to breathe new life or something. I don't know how to explain it, but I was just like, you know, I think I don't know if I'm stuck in a rut or what, but I've just needed to really just do something that was going to educate my mind because I couldn't watch another useless TV show again or, eat something bland. I needed some spice. What starts with a T and ends with a T is filled with tea. A teapot. Yes. Um, what else? Yeah, I think so. I think I'm getting is that what it is? Cabin fever? It's just like nothing is right. Just doesn't feel good. I'm not in the mood. I'm grumpy. Well, hurt my knees, so that's probably why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling. So, but I've just been, ugh, I don't know. So hopefully things will get back on track and I will start feeling like me again. And yeah, so I've kind of done like a lot of soul searching of this past year and just like trying to figure out where I stand with certain people in my life. And a lot of things just in this last year alone has changed for me dramatically. Not as far as my family here, just with me and other people and relationships I have with people and how I want people to treat me and goes with everybody in my life. And I've kind of, set a boundary with people. And I think it's pissed some people off, or maybe they think I'm being hostile towards them. I'm still trying to get the hang of this boundary thing. Because normally I'm so open and I will talk to anybody um, and not everybody has your best interest at heart. And so I've just been setting a lot of boundaries with people. We'll see. We'll see how this is going to go this year. And yeah, how do you get adulting is hard? Yes, it is hard. It kind of sucks sometimes because I don't like to be a nasty or a mean person. I'm not like that at all. I but I just and I feel bad sometimes. Is it okay to feel guilty if you're like I'll give you an example. I'm giving you an example. Okay, so we went to it was maybe 6 months ago. We went to Pizza Hut, and we used to go there a lot when my son really ouch my knee. I'm sorry. My son really likes pizza, but we used to go like on buffet night so he can just eat the toppings because that's really all he eats. And so, um, oh, have a good night, Gil. And so we would go to Pizza Hut, and there was always this waitress, and she's like so talkative, and she overshares big time. Like, I know everything about her family and this and that and that. And I'm like, you're just a waitress. I don't know you. You're coming up to me and you're telling me all about your life and your kids' dad and, and stuff like that. I just have got to the point where I just kind of like, I don't engage in conversation with her. I just, and I feel bad for doing it, but I can't let people just like come in anymore and just open conversation. So I don't really feed into her anymore, and I don't really, like, when we do go there and we get her as a waitress, I don't talk to her as much. I just tell her what I want to eat. Normally I'm like, "Hey, how are you? Good to see you," and that, and I feel like I'm being rude, but am I being rude? I she's like oversharing to me. I don't know. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out this adulting thing. Adulting is hard. Um, so still trying to figure it all out. So I never try to be rude to people, but yeah. Yeah. I use you to vent. That's really good. But anyway, I've just been kind of blocking people from talking to me, and in normal circumstances I would be like, "Hey, how's it going?" And now I don't do that anymore. Um because once you let somebody into that vulnerable space that you've created that you feel comfortable in, then there's opportunities for them to not be nice, to use you. I don't know. So I've just kind of decided to not let people in anymore. You know who I really, 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 really miss? And I haven't seen her. I talk to her almost. I talk. She sends me stuff all the time. But Ginger Ninja, I haven't seen her in here. Yeah, yeah, Jersey Twister. You're right. I don't like sticking up for myself either. Um, it makes me feel weird. It makes me feel like if I stick up for myself, maybe I'm conceited or self and like I don't know. It just makes me feel weird. It's not a good feeling to stick up for myself, and I should stick up for myself more. Yeah, I feel you, Jersey. Yeah, she's probably just busy. Her son's going to school, and she's probably just busy. But I miss my Ginger. People are all jerks to prove it. Stand up in a room full of people and yell, "Hey, jerk!" Everyone will turn, look at you. Yeah, true that. People are jerks anymore. I think the past 4 years, and I'm not going to blame it on the presidency because that's not it, but the last 4 years, people have just been on edge and not happy, and you can just feel it when you go places, or even when you're driving down the road, you can just feel it. You can feel people's hatred. Like you could just feel it, the nasty energy that people um make. And yeah, and I think Facebook causes a lot of that as well. um oh, I was going to talk about this earlier, and it slipped my mind. I had joined this Photoshop group. It's Australian Photoshop group, and I freaking loved it at first. Um, People were sharing pictures. Oh, this is my boyfriend or my nephew. Can you change him into a mermaid? And people would get on there and change the picture and do and cool stuff like that. Then the group started going downhill. It started like getting a bunch of nasty people on there. This is my girlfriend. Can you make her boobs bigger? And stuff like that. So then I quietly exited the group. But I got to do some really cool pictures. And I was like really proud of them. This one couple, they were like, "Can you change the background?" And there was people on there that genuinely really just wanted their pictures photoshopped. Like um one person's like, "This is my me and my dad on my wedding day. Can you erase that person in the background, or or whatever?" And some of the things that they were asking was genuine things, and the pictures turned out wonderful. By the way, there are some really really talented people that are really good with Photoshop, and then you were getting the jerks that just constantly um did stuff that, "This is my girlfriend, can you make her have a bigger butt?" And and stuff like that. And it wasn't funny anymore. It wasn't cool. It was just like now people are just being mean. So I left the group. Sucks because that's what really happens everywhere is like you get people that are just so unbelievably nasty anymore. And I'm not tolerating it anymore. Not tolerating it. But yeah, that's it. Yeah, COVID did change a lot of things, but yeah, it did. It changed socially how we act with each other as well. And it really the 6 foot apart thing really changed a lot of things like too with me. Um, because I don't like people being that close to me. So I don't know. I don't know. A lot of division happened during that. Yeah, if you were going to um, take the jab or not take the jab, and then somebody was arguing this and somebody's arguing that. It's just something I don't really care to argue with anybody about. There is a lot of anger, and you notice it even when you're driving down the road. That's the scary part. There are so many aggressive drivers and people that are just absolutely nasty human beings, and it's really hard. And actually, I get to the point where I don't even like to drive anywhere because you always get somebody that's tailing you or cutting you off, and I'm like, I don't want to get in an accident, you know. So it makes it hard because I almost don't even want to drive anywhere, but I have to, unfortunately. Um, you also see it. This is a really awkward place to see something like that, but you also see it in um, the school at the school when I drop my son off at school. People are just rude, so rude. They think that they, own the parking lot, and they, don't think about anybody else but themselves, kind of thing. And another thing I've noticed too is they stopped caring. I walk my son in every day, and they have a line, but I also refuse to wait in the line. I'm not waiting in the line for like a half hour just so you can grab my kid out of the back seat. So what I'll do is I just get out and I walk up to the school because by the time I get back, it'll be a lot quicker than taking my son through the line at school. So anyway, this one woman one day, I haven't seen her since. She spun off really fast right in front of me and me and my son, and I was like really angry because she could have hit us. And so that's kind of the environment that you get every day when you drop your kid off at the school. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I've had so much of that. I had that the other day, and I laughed so hard. I was going down the road, and it was the lanes were going to merge, and that person just had to cut me off, and it was a dire situation, and there was a stoplight, and I ended up being literally right behind him at the stoplight, and I was just like, how you doing? Hello, yeah, you. It's like, it was funny. um I just don't understand that mentality at all. That's really asinine. But yeah, I was at the light. I was like, "Hey, how you doing? Do you see me? I'm back here. I'm right behind you." Like, yeah. Oh Lord. Sorry. My hand is my hand is going numb. All right, guys. Let's see. I've been on here for almost 80 minutes. Oh my gosh. It's probably the longest live I've done in a while. Thank you guys for talking about the seeds with me. I will probably go over all my seeds that I plan on planting this year. I'll be going over all that probably in a video. But yeah, I was really excited to get all my seeds. And once again, I am a seed addict because even after I had a ton of seeds, I had literally have thousands of seeds. I went and bought more this year. It's so easy to do. It's so easy to do, and it's a lot of fun too. It gets you ready for spring. So don't forget with Mary's Heirloom Seeds, you can use Grow Big as your as you exit and get 10% off. And then on MI Gardener, use hashtag Grow Big. Hashtag is has to be ahead of that. Hashtag Grow Big, and you can also get 10%. So that's a lot of fun too. And basically, you get shipping costs down. You'll get shipping or taxes. Taxes, I think it is. You'll get your taxes taken off of your seeds. So thank you all for coming in. Thank you, Jersey Twister, for being here. Thank you guys so much for still supporting Wine Family Farm. And we will see you at the next live. Bye, y'all.